Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. Yeah guys, in this video I want to give you a full chart review here on the ticker BBAI, BigBear.ai, and yeah, we have here a very nice short squeeze potential. Already had here some massive squeezes for this ticker, so I give you now here my prediction if this short squeeze is over or if we have here the potential to see a much bigger squeeze incoming. Everything what I say here guys is of course not financial advice. This is my opinion based on the chart. Yeah guys, if you're new to this channel, the main purpose is to educate you in trading. That's why we will check here the chart and different patterns here for BBAI. But I also have a mission guys. I try to predict short squeezes here every week. Therefore I upload here my finest selection of short squeeze stocks. I call them the hot stocks. Here is the brand new video out right now guys. Every Sunday I upload these videos here. And when I present my hot stocks, that means that these tickers have very high squeeze potential. There is of course never a guarantee, but I predicted here many squeezes. I give you a very quick recap. That's also the reason why I do this video here on BBAI. This is what happened here in February. Even the market is very bearish. In the beginning of February, we had here a lot of squeezes between 150 and 797% after my prediction. So I released the hot stocks and the trading alerts on Patreon. Just last week we had this squeeze here. Yep, zack here. This one here, 109%. I released the video here, the hot stock video on Sunday, and then one day later this ticker squeezed 109%, guys. Yeah, blah. If you want to see this content here, you can of course join our Patreon. The full package membership is the way to go, where you get access to all this content here, guys. I have also trading tutorials, member FAQs section and stuff like that. So if you want to become a member here, guys, we're growing every day. And please click here in the video description. You will find the link to the Patreon. So guys, let's now talk about BBAI. So what we can see here, we have a huge volatility range. I do know this ticker here very well. I traded this ticker a lot in 2023. And we can see that we had here a range between 58 cents, which is the all-time low, and $16, which is the all-time high. So if we just try to measure that for a second, that means we have here a squeeze ratio at least from 2,600%. Of course, this ticker can also create new all-time highs. I give you now here a very quick recap, and I can say in the beginning, guys, that the purpose, so what the algos had to do, is already done. Yeah, the squeeze, let's say purpose, yeah, which we had here. So especially the massive run here from $1.16 to here $10.40. That purpose was to close this open gap. There also have been some golden pockets. Everything has been closed. That's why I say the purpose of the squeeze, guys, is done technically when we talk about squeeze algos. But we have here a very nice short squeeze setup, and we could see here a much bigger squeeze. That's why please watch the video here until the end. So what we see here in the chart, when I say the algos have to do that, guys, we had here a massive open gap, which was here until $9.29. Then you can see we gapped down, we came down here back to 58 cents. So whoever tells you that this ticker squeezed back to $10, maybe you would never believe it, but this is what the algos do. We had the first attempt here. So just to give you a feeling about the volatility from BBAI before we dive here into the new chart here, already was a 10x move, 1000% with the first squeeze. Then we had our post squeeze, again a post squeeze, and you can see that the market makers could never bring the price back here below $1. They failed here 1, 2, 3 times, and then we had the confirmation that even this is a high shorted stock, guys. The bulls took over here and started to force the next short squeeze here back to over $10. For now, we can see here a strong pullback. So this is what we have right now. We had a pullback of 53%, and now you can see that we're trading here at $5.16. So before I show you my chart patterns, guys, let's check for a second what is going on behind the scenes. BBAI, BigBear.ai is highly shorted, guys. We have a short interest of 20%, which is super high. Very comparable with SMCI. You can also check out my videos from SMCI here on the channel. I also predicted a short squeeze there, and I think we have a good setup here for BBAI as well. But don't forget, you have a very strong opponent. The short sellers are in control here, or at least try to stay in control. I would say now they are not in control anymore, but I show you the price levels here. But just that you know, we have here 37 million shares short, and the float for BBAI, when we compare this right now, is 180 million shares, which is not low, but also not super high. So that's also one of the reasons why we have here a short squeeze potential. So let's now dive in here into my drawings, guys. Very simple chart patterns here. Yeah, I don't want to overload you here with too many information. So bad news, guys, bad news first. I already mentioned that the main purpose here why this squeeze happened technically is done. That was to close the golden pocket and the open gap here at $9.28. So this is the bad news, guys. The good news is that we are still here in a squeeze range. So what is a squeeze range here? I identify always here liquidity zones, yeah, trend channel patterns and stuff like that. As I said, BBAI has a very simple tradable chart, and we can see that we now, since we had here the bottom in at 58 cents, we are in an uptrend. And this squeeze trend channel here is supporting the price. And as long as we trade here over this short squeeze support zone, I call it like this, as a liquidity zone here, is of course not financial advice, guys. I just give you here my opinion based on the chart. But as long as we trade above $4, we are here in a very squeezable situation, especially over $5.16, guys. And this is exactly where the price is right now. I didn't choose that because we're trading here at $5.16. This is the algo squeeze zone which I see when we trade above $5.16. That is in absolute in favor here for a squeeze. And what we have for BBAI is we have now, of course, because we have this squeeze run here, we can also measure that here for a second, since this bottom was in and the top, that was a 795% squeeze, which took, of course, here a couple of days. I want to show you that one more time, guys. When I had this short squeeze here in February, this Patreon swing trade alert squeeze, 797%, that was here in just 2 trading days. So when I try to predict short squeezes here, I expect those tickers to squeeze in the very few next days. And usually those squeezes are very quick in, quick out, guys. Yeah, that's what I do here on my channel as well on Patreon. So the good news is, guys, the good news are that we have here this squeeze run, and that means we have one new golden pocket, yeah, which has to get filled by the algos. When I say has to get filled, that means the chance is about 90% if the company does not dilute the hell out of the stock, which I don't see right now here for BBAI. We have a market capital of $1.3 billion. The average trading volume right now is 74 million shares. You can see on Friday we closed here with a volume of 44 million shares. What does that mean, guys? Yeah, so in worst case, I start with the worst case, of course. The worst case is that we come back here in this liquidity zone, find support, close the golden pocket and get rejected again. This is the worst case scenario. The worst case means we have here a squeeze range of about 116%. Of course, depends here on the price. We could also find support here within this liquidity zone. And as soon as we close the golden pocket, this post squeeze, this technical post squeeze is done. The good news is, guys, that we have here an uptrend channel pattern, and we can see that BBAI also is able to squeeze out of this trend channel pattern, and there is just one final end boss. Yeah, the final boss is waiting here at $10.52. That means when BBAI squeeze with volume over $10.52, then everything, guys, to the upside is possible. Even new all-time highs would be possible. I will show you that here in the next video, but this is what I see here right now. So that's why I say, is this a short squeeze stock? Yes, guys, 100%. Yeah, the main squeeze, this main squeeze here is over. But we're waiting now here for the post squeeze, and the post squeeze is saying that we have to come back here to $8.63. And as I said, if we break out this price level here, or break this price level with volume and close over $10.52, guys, then we have here an even much bigger short squeeze situation for BBAI. Guys, this is here, by the way, TradingView, what you see here. This is the chart program that I use for all my videos and all my trades. If you want to learn trading, I can just give you 2 recommendations. First, gain some knowledge. Don't just trade stocks if you don't know what to do. Gain some knowledge. Watch all my videos if you want. And second, guys, get yourself a good chart tool. That's why I use here TradingView for all my videos. Sorry, guys. I can give you here a $15 discount link on the premium tier for TradingView, guys. So if you click, the link is here in the video description. You can use that link to save $15 today. Yeah, guys, this is more or less here the quick update on SMCI. We know, on BBAI, we have here now one open gap at $4.40. So the game plan would be, in best case, we stay over $5.16. That would be the absolute best case. But if we come down, the support level is here until $4, and then we are still here in a squeezable range, squeezable support zone for BBAI. Don't forget, March is usually a very bearish month, so don't expect too much, but we could see here a much bigger squeeze to happen in the next days or weeks for BBAI. I will keep you updated here on my channel, guys. If you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.